710 ESPN Seattle presents Bob and Groz's One More Thing.
Powered by the law offices of Heidi Hunt.
Old quarterbacks. Sort of got him.
He's fighting it.
Old quarterbacks. I mean, Brandon Weeden of Oklahoma State is where he went and did all of his magic last year. It got people excited yesterday to a degree at the Senior Bowl. Certainly the guy that we talked to, you can hear our podcast conversation with our draft expert on it. But
Russ Landy from the Sporting News.
Yeah, he's 28. He'll be 29 when he suits up.
Like Chris Winkie.
Yeah, like Chris Winkie. We all know how that worked out. In fairness, even though Winkie won the Heisman Trophy, he was like a fourth-round draft pick, was never really thought of as a guy who was going to be a great pro. Whereas in the case of Weeden, some guys think he can be a great pro. Now, would this be a guy for the Seahawks?
In later rounds, sure. I wouldn't have a huge problem with it because he's not sitting behind an incumbent starter, a guy who's going to be there for a long time and there's going to be no room for him. You've got a need for somebody who can play right away, or maybe a year. You've got another year with Tavares Jackson. So he's 29. My only hesitation with him is people want to sell the 29-year-old aspect of him and looking at that as, well, he's much more mature. The learning curve is going to be much easier for him, and I don't buy that. Maybe some of the pressures and things he handles better as an adult, but again, he's still a rookie. He's still seeing things he's never seen before. He's playing at a speed he's never played before. So to me, it's still the same transition. But would I take a chance on him? Yeah. Would I spend the 11th or 12th pick on him? No. And Russ Landy says he's got a 11th or 12th pick talent, but he won't be picked that high because of his age.
It's just, to me, it's not even a double-edged sword. I don't see it as being a positive in any way to be 29 years old and just be getting in the NFL. I mean, think about some of the goober stuff they do to rookies in the first place. Now, when you're 20 or 21, it may not be as big a deal. You know what the difference is.
So he's going to have 24-year-olds taping them to the goalpost.
Well, yeah. I mean, not that that's necessarily bad, but you know what I mean? To me, it sets up for more awkwardness than the other way around.
Would you spend a second-round pick on him? Because that seems to be where people think he's going to go, and that's what Russ said today.
The question, if the question, can he play for you right away, is answered yes, sure.
What if it's a year? You go with Tavares starting next year. He learns for a year. Boom, he's your.
So he's your starter at 30.
Starter at 30. So you hope he's got 8 good years.
Whoa, that's really a big hope, isn't it? Because you are kind of hoping that, and how many guys are like that? I mean, nowadays I guess guys do come out of the chute, so you probably shouldn't spend as much time obsessing about the fact that he's 28, 29, 30 already. Except just for, it seems to me more susceptible to injuries, not less. I just don't see the positive. So, would that prevent me from taking him? No, not if I thought he was a terrific player. He's exactly what I needed.
You feel more comfortable if you were getting him 4th round, 5th round.
Yeah. Or if he was 22, and I guess that's not going to happen, is it?
Why are you hating on older people?
Because he's an old quarterback. Old.
Ageism.
Yeah, from me.